resources, lots of oil, lots of rare resources.
Yeah, but why do you have to make a justification? What are you guys doing?
Why do we, and I asked you this the last time, I'm just very curious, why do you feel like Russia should care about Greenland?
It cares.
Or you don't need to care at all. You just need to see Trump taking it over.
If I may.
Yeah, okay, I know. Yeah, I know.
One simple thing.
Because just was one point, Einar, before you come in, because Trump referred to China and Russia's probable interest in Greenland about 7 times in Davos today. You should at least respond to it.
Donald Trump said Vladimir Putin has gone crazy, and then he met him in Alaska, and then he said many, many things. He does talk a lot. Whatever he uses as pretext for getting to his goal.
I know.
Just 1 second. The reason that Vladimir Putin is cheering on Donald Trump is he knows that if Donald Trump does go into Greenland with force, it will be the end of NATO. In 2007, at the Munich Security Council, he said he was dedicated to overturning the global order that was run by the United States because it had humiliated and lied to Russia. So this would be the perfect part. Well, I don't know if you agree with me or not, but I do believe that's the only reason he would be cheering on Donald Trump in an aggressive action that would end NATO.
First of all, I would not say that this can count as cheering on. That's for one, you know, again, reciting history and cheering on, two very different things. Second of all, I don't believe, and I honestly do, you can quote me anywhere on this, that this will be the end of NATO, because at the end of the day, NATO is the US. So whatever the US does, NATO will swallow. It is an American alliance. It is going to continue. NATO doesn't exist without US troops and without the US financing. That's it. So they will swallow whatever that Donald Trump does or does not do.
No, Joachim.
No, please, let's come down to earth, Arnab. The first lesson of his speech is, this was what I call the last wake-up call to the Europeans. The old NATO is over. We have to create a new one to look for. And first of all, let's say, Europeans have to defend themselves. And we need a new Europe taking or facing this new world order, if you want. Otherwise, the Americans and the Chinese will put us aside as they will put aside...
I have some breaking news which is coming in, Joachim. Very big breaking news. Very big breaking news. Breaking news now that the European Parliament has suspended all work.
Yes.
Has suspended all work on a trade deal between the 27-member European Union bloc and the United States, following Trump's speech, where he demanded to take control over Greenland, which it says is a semi-autonomous Danish territory. So the first signs, Ravi, of the Europeans fighting back.